Developing tonight an historic drug bust, part of a nearly decades-long investigation with the FBI, right? In Kensington. And the director of the FBI says this is the largest takedown he's ever seen, and everyone should be paying attention.
We have permanently removed a drug trafficking organization out of the streets of Philadelphia, and they're going to stop pouring guns and chemicals and drugs into our communities, and our children are safer today.
The bust happened in the area of Clearfield and F Streets. Our Chris O'Connell has been following this story since it broke this morning. And Chris, this could change everything.
That is right, Dawn. What has been described as one of the most prolific drug trafficking organizations in Kensington has now been eliminated, according to the FBI. 33 people have been indicted on drug trafficking charges targeting Philadelphia's most notorious opioid operation.
Now, I do have a question. They said that it's been eliminated, but only 33 people are arrested. Seems if that's one of the most prolific criminal drug organizations, only 33 people is going to make it be eliminated. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. Hear what they got to say.
FBI agents surrounding several homes on the 3100 block of Weymouth Street after an early morning federal raid across several Kensington blocks.
Occupants of 726 Clearfield. This is the FBI. Come out the front door with your hands up.
Video shows agents busting into several homes on the block. Loudspeakers were heard, demanding suspects come out. The entire neighborhood blocked off with hundreds of law enforcement. And about 8 hours later, officials say they dismantled a decade-long, 24-hour open-air drug market at the epicenter of Kensington.
This is exactly how you safeguard American lives. You go after the organizations that are inflicting pain across America.
FBI Director Kash Patel announcing the indictment of the Weymouth Street drug gang. The 170-page indictment outlined how the gang was run by two main leaders, identified as Jose Antonio Morales Nieves and Roman Montañez. The indictment says they flaunted their enterprise like a successful business, even writing down work schedules for dealers and lookouts.
It's a new age. It is a new age. They even got work schedules. You know, people love to do the mocking with the guns. They love to do that, showing off their wealth. And you even got drug schedules. Let's go back a little bit to the drug schedule. Yeah, work schedules. Like you like a 9 to 5. I mean, I guess it's a 24-hour shift, but yeah, let's keep going.
Schedules for dealers and lookouts. Of the 33 indicted, 29 are now in custody.
This indictment alleges that the Weymouth Street drug trafficking organization, for nearly a decade, sold and distributed substantial volumes of fentanyl, crack cocaine, and heroin.
The FBI is still collecting evidence, but say they've already confiscated drugs and dozens of guns.
These are federal offenses. They're going into federal court to be handled by someone I know who's going to take the appropriate action to address this behavior.
It's one of those few cases which, if successful, will eliminate an entire criminal outfit. It will clean and cleanse a whole neighborhood and will virtually eradicate a violent drug trafficking organization root and stem.
The U.S. Attorney says it's the largest indictment of its kind in over a century. They say it's what can happen when you unleash multiple layers of law enforcement on a single issue. Philly's top cop says there's more to come.
And I will say to anyone out there, we're not done.
Now, this federal raid went down just a block away from where there is a Fall Children's Festival block party scheduled for starting just about now. People and police say there is no doubt that party is a bit safer tonight.
Absolutely crazy. Let's get over into this next video, see if we can learn anything else about it.
NBC 10 breaking news.
That we are reclaiming these neighborhoods for the people who live and work here. We are taking back what the defendants are alleged to have stolen from the community, which is peace, prosperity, law, and order.
20 minutes of nonstop news begins with taking down a network of drugs and guns in Philadelphia. New photos show the subjects of a massive FBI operation that you saw unfolding as breaking news at 11 a.m. Federal agents are now calling it the largest federal indictment this century in this district. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Jacqueline London.
I'm Tracy Davidson. The operation unfolded in the heart of Kensington, where the opioid crisis has destroyed lives and neighborhoods for years. NBC 10's Kelsey Kushner is joining us live with new details just revealed by the FBI and city officials. Kelsey?
Well, the FBI is calling this indictment historic, saying it is the largest drug takedown in the Eastern District. They said today they have 33 people indicted in this case, and they said that they are not stopping anytime soon. The FBI Director Kash Patel was here today with Philadelphia police to announce this indictment. They say 33 people have been indicted in New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania, and Puerto Rico following a raid targeting the Weymouth Street drug trafficking organization. They say 22 arrests were made this morning. The U.S. State's Attorney for the Eastern District, David Metcalf, says this was a drug trafficking conspiracy dating back to 2016 involving large amounts of fentanyl, crack cocaine, and heroin on the 3100 block of Weymouth. He says the two at the top, Jose Antonio Morales Nieves and Ramon Roman Montañez, ran their operation like a business, using violence, weapons, and intimidation to peddle in poison to neighborhoods in Kensington.
Absolutely diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. Diabolical that someone's going to be bringing in fentanyl. They said this was going to be right next to a child block party that's happening. Some people just don't care about the community. Some people don't care about the community that they're staying in. Absolutely tragic. Let's keep going.
This case takes place at the crossroads of drugs and violence, and we are all here with a loud and unmistakable message that we are reclaiming these neighborhoods for the people who live and work here. We are taking back what the defendants are alleged to have stolen from the community, which is peace, prosperity, law, and order.
We have permanently removed a drug trafficking organization out of the streets of Philadelphia, and they're going to stop pouring guns and chemicals and drugs into our communities, and our children are safer today.
Police, along with the 22 people arrested this morning, 8 additional defendants are already in custody, but the work continues. They say they are still searching for 3 more people. Reporting live in North Philadelphia, Kelsey Kushner, NBC 10 News.
Absolutely wild. Absolutely crazy. Some people don't care. Some people truly do not care about what the community does. They just don't care. They will destroy it from the inside. Truly tragic. But we have to keep reviewing the world. We got to review the world together. We got to go through so we can bring awareness to what's happening. I'm happy that people were arrested. And they say the fight is not over. And the fight is not over. We got to go. Different communities, people suffering all around the world, all around the United States, and then all around the world. Absolutely tragic. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you disagree with anything I said. It's a crazy world, y'all. It is a crazy world. All right, everybody. Remember, this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like and subscribe.